Hello, American Rod Shop family. Welcome back into another American Rod Shop episode, and welcome to the Big Fun Night number 3. Now, we're going to have a lot of great things going on in this video. We got a lot of new giveaways to give away. We're going to draw for the giveaways that we gave away in Big Fun Night number 2. And we've got automotive trivia. We've got the fantasy/demolition derby race, in which I feature 29 subscribers tonight, the most ever featured in a single race. It's going to be fun. And we've got Cars in the Wild segment, where I go out and find vintage cars that are up for sale in my local area. We have viewers showcasing their cars tonight. Stick around for that. I got a little surprise on that one. But right now, let's get things kicked off by getting into some automotive trivia. How well do you know your automotive history? Let's find out with question number 1. How did the Ford Model T get its name? Was it A, Henry Ford came up with the name while having delicious tea and biscuits? Or was it B, Henry Ford named it after the 20th letter in the alphabet? Or was it C, T was the shortened production code name that stood for transit? If you know that answer, drop it in the comments right now. We'll check everybody's answer at the end of this video. Alright, now let's find out who won these 3 items that we showcased for giveaway in Big Fun Night number 2. The first one is going to be a Hot Wheels VW Bug. The second one, the 1970 Hot Rods comic book. And the third one is going to be the 57 Chevy that is custom decorated. So let's go over to raffledash.com and get these 3 items given away. Okay, we're going to go over to raffledash.com. We're going to put in the URL code for that video. Click on Pick a Comment. Find out who won what. Okay, the VW is won by Sam Chase 2563. Congratulations, Sam. Let's click it again and find out who won what next. Okay, the 57 Chevys won by James Russum WK2SB. Congratulations there, James. And the third winner is GDP That's Me 5579. Let's recap them all right here. Guys, you got approximately 7 days to contact me at AmericanRodShop@yahoo.com, and I'll give you details on how to claim your totally free prizes. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to please like, subscribe, and share. It won't cost you a dime, but it'll help this little channel to grow. And don't forget to turn on that notification bell. You will want to turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss any great American Rod Shop videos that we're dropping each and every week. Trivia question number 2. What was the name of Henry Ford's first company that he started? Was it Henry Ford Company? Was it the Detroit Automobile Company? Or was it the Ford Motor Company? If you know that answer, drop it in the comments. We'll check everybody's answer at the end of this video. Welcome to the Cars in the Wild segment, where I go out each week and try to find classic cars that are up for sale in my local area. And today was a pretty good one. This one is a Plymouth Fury 3 that had been sitting under a tarp in a chicken house for about 30 years. Let's check it out. Still got the original interior. Just needs cleaning up, but it's all there.
Yeah.
Looks good and solid.
He's had them in a chicken house for the last 30 years.
Wow.
Or 20, 30 years, I'd say. That's why they're in such good shape. You wouldn't think it, but they stay dry.
Okay, the gentleman that owns the car had the keys in his pocket and he wasn't there, so was unable to crank it. But I will put the contact number in the description in case anybody around this local area would want to check it out. Just a friendly reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would go ahead and do so because we are fastly approaching 30,000 subscribers. And when we hit that 30,000 subscriber mark, we're going to have a 30,000 subscriber giveaway event where I'm going to give away 30 items, include such things as model cars, posters, vintage magazines, vintage comics pertaining to hot rod and cars, a lot of Hot Wheels. It's going to be 30 items. So we're not far from 30,000, only probably about 1,800 more, I think, and we'll be there. But if you will, go ahead and subscribe, like, and share, and tell everybody else about this channel, and we'll get these things given away when we hit 30,000. Trivia question number 3, the final question for tonight. Let's find out how well you know this. Which one of the following names is not a nickname given to the Ford Model T? Is it Tin Lizzie? Is it Leaping Lena? Is it Shutterbug? Or is it Flivver? If you know that answer, drop it in the comments. We'll check everybody's answer for all 3 questions at the end of this video. And kind of giving back to the American Rod Shop family community, if you've got a pre-1980 vintage car for sale and you'd like to get it showcased in one of the upcoming Big Fun Night videos, then all you got to do is go over to the video's description and find the instructions there, and it'll tell you how to go ahead and submit your car. And I'll be glad to get that showcase for you in the next upcoming Big Fun Night video. Will not cost you a dime, will be totally free, and it's kind of my way of giving back to the American Rod Shop family. Okay, here's what we're showcasing for giveaway tonight that we'll draw for in Big Fun Night number 4. Not 1, not 2, but 3 Hot Wheels 1955 Chevy Nomads. There's going to be 3 lucky winners when we draw Big Fun Night number 4. Now, this little 55 Nomad is very hard to find. Usually gets grabbed up by Hot Wheel collectors. I assume these were left behind because they do have some shelfware on the backing card and around the area where they hang on the hook. But I always try to grab these whenever I find them. Like I said, they're hard to find. And all you got to do if you want to be entered in for a chance to win one of these little Hot Wheels cars is do this. First is be a subscriber. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Go ahead and hit the like button, and then drop the word Nomad in the comments, and then enter as often as you'd like to. If you do these 4 things, then you'll be entered in for a chance to win one of these 3 Hot Wheels Chevy Nomads that'll be given away in the next upcoming Big Fun Night video. Now, if you're looking for a gift idea for someone who enjoys watching this channel, then I advise you go over to the American Rod Shop store. I've put the link over in the description, making it easy to get to. And there you will find t-shirts, mouse pads, coffee mugs, posters, hoodies, and much, much more. And all the sale from all these items goes back into supporting this channel. Okay, in the viewer car showcase, I showcased cars that are owned by viewers. And if you'd like to send a picture of your car in to get it showcased, you can send it to AmericanRodShop@yahoo.com. Send a couple pictures. We'll get it showcased for you. I didn't have anybody send anything in this week, so I went ahead and showcased my car from back in 1977, the one that me and my dad built over the summer. It was a 1929 Chevy all-steel body that we paid $800 for. It had no motor, no glass, no wiring, no interior, and no wheels when we bought it. The body was pretty straight and solid, though. We ended up putting in a 283 motor with a Power Glide transmission. It had Nova bucket seats up front. My dad used to upholstery cars, so he ended up putting a diamond tuck black interior in it that looked really nice. We had a cousin to paint it for us who was a good painter. We had very little invested in the car, entered into the World of Wheels in 1977, got 3rd place in the street sedan division. Sold it a few years later, wish I hadn't, and all I got now is this beautiful trophy in the memories. Now, if you're looking for a dream car to build as your classic cruiser, I advise you to check out these last 4 videos that I just dropped. Still a lot of great cars in those videos for sale, and who knows, you just might find your dream car in one of these videos. How well did you do on your automotive history? It's time to check out the answers for the automotive questions tonight. First one was, how did the Model T get its name? Well, Henry Ford built 20 prototypes, naming each one of them after a letter of the alphabet, starting with the letter A. By the time he got to the 20th prototype, which is one he settled on to become the Model T, he named it after the 20th letter of the alphabet, which was the letter T, and that's how it got its name. Answer to number 2 was Detroit Automotive Company. Surprisingly, Henry Ford's first company was not named the Ford Motor Company. Inspired by his creation, Ford resigned from his chief engineering position at the Edison Illuminating Company in 1896 and established the Detroit Automotive Company in August 1899. The company went bankrupt just after 18 months, but Ford tried again in 1901 and launched the Henry Ford Company. However, he soon left that company and instead invested $28,000 to start the Ford Motor Company on June 6, 1903. Ford proceeded to create vehicle prototypes from 1903 to 1907 before it officially launched the Model T in 1908. And the final answer to the question number 3, what is not a nickname for the Model T? And that is Shutterbug. That is a nickname for a photographer. Hope you got all those right. Hope you enjoyed that. Now it's time to move on to what everybody's been waiting on, the Fantasy Demolition Derby / Stock Car Race. I'll tell you what that means. Now, in this fantasy race, the object of the race is to, of course, win the race. But in the meantime, go ahead and take out your opponents any way you can, save from killing them. And they won't even stop the race unless someone's near death. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of bumps, bangs, spin arounds, crashes. And in this race, I pit 29 subscribers against each other to find out who's going to be the final winner of the race. Right now, let's go to the driver's listing and find out who is racing what cars. Now, there's too many of you to call out all the names, but I have listed them alphabetically according to the letter of your first name, and that way you can check out your car number and keep up with the car that you're driving throughout the race. Okay, here's the first list up. Now, remember, anything in this race is legal short of trying to kill someone. Here's list number 2. You need to get a pen, write down your car number. It's going to be so many cars, I'm not going to be able to keep up with everybody. But I will try to call out here and there who's doing what the best I can. But 29 cars on a dirt track, short track, there's a lot of action going on. And these cars get up to sometimes 70, 80 miles an hour in a straightaway. It's a very interesting race. We're going to go over to England where they race in the opposite direction for this race. Check it out. They're already waiting for us on the track. Let's get this race started. Okay, as the pack comes around the field getting ready to kick off, here are your top 4 pole positions. First place, you got car 570. Second place, you got car 350. Third place, 420. And fourth place, 538. Flagman's looking at him. I think he's going to turn him loose. Yes, he does. And we're under a green flag as they go racing. You can see him drifting in the curves. Whoa, right off the bat, the first car, 570, gets spun out of the way, creating a huge pile up there. Cars going everywhere in this turn. Pack from behind is trying to get around them all. Just sending cars going everywhere. Now here comes your leaders back around again. They're going to have to make it through that damaged pack of cars.
Right at the start, as we might have expected.
Oops, some more piling up, trying to hold on, not hitting those cars on the sidewall. There's car number 800, driven by S.J. Watson, getting spun around there. And on the backside, here's your leaders again, coming back around, trying to make their way through the field without hitting any of the cars. And I think these 2 cars are waiting on traffic to get by before they get back out into the race. They get up to quite a bit of speed. 70, 80 miles per hour on these straightaways, and you're on a mud surface, packed clay surface, so it really makes handling kind of treacherous.
641 Scoils in now gets ahead of him and takes it up, so 641 Scoils now at the head of proceedings.
All right, here comes your leaders pack of ground again right here.
Down the back straight there.
Oh man, just knocked him completely around. They're just taking everybody that's ahead of him out and hitting the wall in the meantime as well.
182 Hamish clipped by the 519 car as well. He's getting himself a gear.
Everybody's getting around that little mess. Here they come back around with the leaders one more time, bumper to bumper, as they tend to try to make it through. Oh, didn't turn that one quite square enough, hit the wall. Now number 499, Chip Kenworth, he's made it back up to challenge car number 6, driven by Russell Sinovitz, for that lead position. The plan of both these drivers to get close enough to the other to nudge them out of the way and take over that lead. I think that's going to be their strategy in this race. Plan is to be on the inside lane and push your opponent up into the wall if you can. Now we see 499 and 6 coming around, get around that back straight. Here's where you'll make the maneuver. Number 6 has done it. He's pushed 499 out of the way and is now taking over the lead. As they come through, they continue to push cars out, taking over their position. Whoa, hard hit on the wall on all three of those cars. Oh no, we got a car flipping over upside down. That was car number 350, Mr. Higginbotham, that flipped over upside down. That was such a cool move. Let's check it out in slow motion and turn on the driver's mic, hear what he's saying going on.
Oh no, my car's flipping over. Help, I don't want to die.
Now the red flag will definitely come out on this one. They're going to slow everybody down, get them relined back up. But first, the safety men are going to come out and check on the driver. Make sure that he is okay. I see him waving his arms. I think he's good. Let's still check him out. But the safety crew is kind of not rushing to the car. It looks kind of more like they're walking. Okay, well, they're walking to the car instead of rushing there to help the driver. But either way, he's okay, and they're going to get this car back on the road. And here's your lineup for the restart. Got car number 6 in first place, car number 181, second place 157 in third, 428 in fourth, and 218 in fifth. And he's fixing to green flag him and get him started. He's looking them over, got them lined up pretty good. When he gets on that back straightaway, he'll turn them loose, and we'll find out who's going to end up winning the last few laps of this race. I think we got 4 laps to go. You can see car number 6, that's Russell Sinovitz. Car number 181, that is Doug Fergia. Car number 157, that is Cagelos. Car number 428, that is Jim Fox. Car number 218, that is Stoned Soup. So that's your top 5 drivers in the startup. And here they are off in the racing one more time, coming around that slick corner, bumping into the wall a little bit. It's got everybody bunched back up, so it's going to be more chaos in the curves. But as the leaders get stretched on out, they're going to start building up their speed and trying to overtake the rear end of the pack and finish these laps on out.
Simon Welton leading them away then on this race restart. It's Welton at the head of
the more the cars, the more they'll get bunched up in those corners. Ouch, that was a hard hit.
218 Cracker, then 641 Scoils is there in third. Fourth will be 5.
You got one car smoking out there, putting a pretty good bit of smoke into the air on that backside.
That is how we see them out there.
That's how you do it right there. You just come in and bump the guy and keep on going. Now they call these cars saloon cars, I guess, because kind of like everybody driving drunk, I guess, the way they're driving is. Ouch! Another hard hit.
Treble 8 Emerson again, 499 Aldous, very hard.
Here they're getting lined up one by one down through the straightaway. Two or three of them got spun out that time, and their positions were overtaken. Looked like a total of 3 got spun out.
Also going out in that incident is 519 Lawrence collects 499 Aldous as well out there.
Okay, that's your leader cars right there.
So Welton stretching away at the front of the race.
He held that one pretty good in the curve.
Welton still leads it. 641 Scoils second. Then I is third. Cracker is fourth. Fifth now.
Ouch, got him spun around. There's your leader, number 6, and second place right now, fighting for it.
Casey Eggleston, but that's subject to confirmation. Number 6, Simon Welton. A long way clear on this. Or Lewis Galley starting to smoke now.
There's your car that's smoking. This one that hadn't flagged him yet. In the pit. There's number 6 position, second position fighting. all the way back to about the 6th position.
Oh, and Barnes nearly.
Number 6 went a little bit too wide that time. We got the wall.
From a lap down, and now retires from the race with smoke pouring from the car. 182 Galley
Fast that car to
goes
come into
around,
the
pulling
pit.
the leader out to the wall. 148. Shorty goes through there as Treble 8 Everson.
3 wide. It's a little unusual to see this late in the race with cars spread out, but there they are fighting 3 wide.
What else could possibly happen out there? Number 6, Simon Welton, races back through once again. Well, leading on Shorty at 570 Van Nuys still second. 218 Cracker is still third as 350 Parrin.
There's car number 6 is still the leader.
Taken out once
Doing
again.
a good job of drifting in those curves and staying off the wall.
Leading there on
There is
182
the second,
there,
third, and fourth
730
place
Hayes.
drivers.
Getting
Whoa,
up ahead.
182 just hit that wall again. You can actually see his gauge lights on the dashboard.
So it's
306 is trying to nudge that car out of the way so you get out from behind that smoke,
as this race settles down. Simon Welton still very much in control. 182 Lewis Galley.
Several cars are going, taking it in off the track to the infield.
Huge misfire once again as he lifts off into the turn that time. It's still running. And back through we come. Welton in number 6, leading the way.
Pretty well spread out right now. Whoa, got another bump and a spin around there. Number 641, that is Edward Garcia. Got spun out, but he straightened up, took back off again. Got back in the race. Number 6, your leader, still holding tight. He's got to get by that rear car there. Put some distance between him and that second and third place car. If you don't get spun out. That's Mr. Higginbotham right behind him there. He got back in the race and doing pretty good.
Now as well, Shane Everson out of this race too, but back through. And 350 Parry looking mischievous now behind
Mr. Higginbotham is fighting Russell for the lead. Will he get up beside him? There's the last of the pack coming around. That car is still smoking.
And he comes back around inside Simon Welton that time.
Number 6 and number 350 are fighting it out.
By the looks of it, content to leave the race.
They're bumping side by side. There comes your second, third, and fourth place cars.
182 Lewis Galley.
That car is smoking his dash lights. They're saying you got something going on here.
The smoke pouring from that car.
I think he gave them the last lap, I believe, just then.
The leader gets around the outside of them there. Oh, big moves there. 350 Parry gets put in as the checker.
There he's the winner, number 6, as he bumped 350 out into the infield to take the flag. Very close race there at the end. A lot of cars were taken out. The winner is car number 6, Russell Sinovitz. Congratulations, Russell. You've won the Fantasy Stock Car / Demolition Derby race. Cars are still being spun out. I guess, no, that's number 6. He's taking some victory spins. You go, Russell. You go, Russell. You go, Russell. A big thank you to Impact Videos channel for supplying race footage. The link to his channel will be in the description. I advise go ahead and check it out if you like great race footage. Okay, guys and gals, that wraps up another video. I hope you had a good time. I sure enjoyed bringing these big fun nights to you guys and gals out there. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, tell your friends about this channel. Also, please like, subscribe, and share. It won't cost you a dime, but it'll help this channel to grow. And thank you all for viewing in. May God bless each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys and gals in the next video.